Over 100,000 Ukrainians on special visas now have jobs in Czechia. Czech Education Minister has visited Ukraine, and the number of migrants entering the country from Slovakia has risen. Some 107,000 people from Ukraine.
I've been playing with the trick that a lot of you have been, I've had at least 3 or 4 comments from different viewers about how they use this radio, because they all know and agree that the wide filter is just unusable on shortwave. And I used their trick that they always tune with the narrow filter, but tune 1 or 2 kHz off to make the signal a little clearer. Actually works well for that. So you tune this is Radio Prague via WRMI on telescopic, and then you tune off by a kHz or 2.
The spokesperson for the Czech Ministry of Education said that
makes the audio clearer, so it's easy to understand the program.
En route to Kiev, the Czech minister also visited a university.
So I'd say that this is a decent compromise for the very wide filter that is on this radio, and makes for some decent listening. So it's a workaround, and I listened to Radio Romania like that. Now I'm listening to Prague via WRMI. If you can cope with that, if you have noticed that you have a hard time listening to shortwave broadcast correctly on this radio, especially in the crowded bands, this is really the trick. Just to make sure that you're always in the narrow position and tune off by a couple of kilohertz. It's also going to prevent you from making mistakes. So many people that own this radio, which once again shows that the wide filter is too wide, actually what they do is they post that they're listening to something, and they'll post that they're on 15775 and they can't find info, and in reality they're on 15770. The filter is just too wide. So that's a workaround. It actually works decently fine for program listening, to simply have the tuning in narrow and put your radio a couple of kilohertz off to have clearer audio. I think this is the trick for anyone listening to the shortwave bands with this radio. Just keep it always in narrow, and just make sure that you tune off a couple of kilohertz to just make it a little clearer, because when you're on the frequency itself, it sounds a little muffled.
And finally, a quick look at the weather forecast. It should be mainly overcast.
It's listenable, but it's even better when you're off a little bit. Makes it clearer.
Celsius. Sunny skies are expected to return at the weekend. My name is Ian Willoughby.
If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.